As we grow older, many of us begin to wonder what it takes not only to live longer, but to live better. The goal of aging gracefully has become more than a cultural aspiration. It's a scientifically grounded pursuit that is increasingly important in a world where people are living longer than ever before. According to the World Health Organization, the number of people aged 60 years and older is expected to double by 2050. This demographic shift makes the subject of healthy aging not only timely, but critical. In this script, we delve into 5 golden habits for healthy aging that are not only supported by scientific evidence, but also endorsed by leading health practitioners. Healthy aging starts with what we put into our bodies. Nutrition is foundational. Dr. Walter Willett, a professor of epidemiology and nutrition at Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, emphasizes the lifelong impact of dietary patterns. He explains that diets rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, and healthy oils, such as those found in the Mediterranean diet, are associated with lower risks of heart disease, cancer, and cognitive decline. As we age, our metabolism slows, and the body's ability to absorb nutrients diminishes. Hence, nutrient-dense foods become vital. Protein intake is also essential for maintaining muscle mass, which naturally declines with age. Omega-3 fatty acids, especially from fish sources, are crucial for brain and cardiovascular health. Limiting processed foods and added sugars can reduce inflammation, a key contributor to age-related diseases. To understand the power of nutrition in aging, we can look to the blue zones, 5 regions in the world where people live significantly longer and healthier lives than average. These areas include Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica, Icaria in Greece, and Loma Linda in California. What do they have in common? A predominantly plant-based diet, rich in legumes, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. In Okinawa, for instance, elders consume sweet potatoes, tofu, and seaweed regularly. These foods are high in antioxidants and phytochemicals that help combat oxidative stress, a driver of aging. A critical aspect of nutrition for older adults is protein intake. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength, affects mobility and increases the risk of falls and fractures. Research suggests that older adults need more protein per kilogram of body weight than younger adults. The recommended intake is around 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight daily. Lean meats, eggs, dairy, legumes, and plant-based protein sources like quinoa and lentils are excellent choices. Combining protein intake with resistance training further enhances muscle synthesis and maintenance. Micronutrient deficiencies are another concern. Vitamin D, calcium, vitamin B12, and magnesium are commonly deficient in older populations. Vitamin D is essential for bone health and immune function, yet many older adults have low levels due to reduced sun exposure and diminished skin synthesis capacity. Calcium works synergistically with vitamin D to maintain bone density, which is crucial in preventing osteoporosis. Vitamin B12, involved in red blood cell formation and neurological function, is less efficiently absorbed with age, making supplementation or fortified foods important. Physical activity is another cornerstone of healthy aging. The benefits of exercise extend far beyond the obvious advantages of improved strength and cardiovascular health. Dr. Kenneth H. Cooper, widely known as the father of aerobics, has long advocated for the powerful role of regular exercise in promoting longevity and reducing chronic disease risk. He famously developed the Cooper test to measure cardiovascular fitness and provided early evidence linking physical activity to decreased mortality. His legacy continues to influence how we understand exercise in aging populations. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommend that older adults engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic activity each week, combined with muscle-strengthening activities on 2 or more days per week. This balance of aerobic and resistance training is essential for maintaining heart health, muscle strength, bone density, and metabolic function. For older adults, this can include walking briskly, cycling, swimming, or engaging in group exercise classes tailored to their fitness level. Regular movement is vital in combating the effects of sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. Strength training using resistance bands, dumbbells, or body weight can stimulate muscle protein synthesis and preserve functional capacity. Resistance exercise has also been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes, a condition that disproportionately affects older adults. Moreover, physical activity supports cardiovascular health by enhancing circulation, reducing blood pressure, and improving lipid profiles. Flexibility and balance training are equally important. Programs like yoga and Tai Chi offer low-impact, yet highly effective ways to improve proprioception, balance, and joint mobility. According to a study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society, Tai Chi reduced the incidence of falls in older adults by up to 43%. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related hospitalizations and deaths among the elderly, so these preventive strategies are invaluable. The psychological benefits of exercise are equally impressive. Dr. John Ratey, a psychiatrist and author of the book Spark, The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise in the Brain, highlights the cognitive and emotional benefits of physical activity. Exercise stimulates the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that supports neurogenesis and brain plasticity. This effect can slow cognitive decline and may reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Physical activity also plays a crucial role in mood regulation. Regular exercise has been shown to alleviate symptoms of depression and anxiety by modulating neurotransmitter levels, reducing systemic inflammation, and providing a natural sense of accomplishment. For older adults, staying active can be a powerful antidote to the emotional challenges that often accompany aging, such as grief, loneliness, or diminished self-esteem. Gap 3S. In addition to physical and psychological benefits, social connections play a significant role in healthy aging. Maintaining strong social bonds can lead to improved mental health, enhanced cognitive function, and even a longer lifespan. Engaging in group activities, volunteering, or simply spending time with family and friends can combat feelings of isolation and loneliness, which are common among older adults. Research has shown that social interactions stimulate the brain, helping to preserve memory and cognitive skills. Being part of a supportive community also provides emotional comfort and can reduce the risk of developing mental health conditions such as depression. Older adults who stay socially active often feel a greater sense of purpose and belonging, which can significantly improve their overall quality of life. So whether it's joining a club, participating in community events, or staying connected through virtual means, fostering social connections is a golden habit for healthy aging. Gap 2S. Remember, aging is not just about adding years to life, but adding life to those years. By integrating these habits, you can pave the way for a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling future. Emotional well-being plays a critical role in the quality of life and longevity in older adults. It is closely intertwined with mental and physical health, influencing everything from immune function to the risk of chronic diseases. Dr. Laura Carstensen, director of the Stanford Center on Longevity, has developed the socio-emotional selectivity theory, which proposes that as people age and perceive their remaining time as limited, they prioritize emotionally meaningful experiences. This shift often leads to greater satisfaction, less stress, and a deeper appreciation of life's simpler moments. One of the key determinants of emotional well-being in aging is the ability to cultivate resilience. Resilience is the capacity to bounce back from adversity, and it becomes increasingly important as individuals face the inevitable losses and health challenges of aging. Dr. George Valent, who led the Harvard study of adult development, found that emotional coping strategies were more predictive of successful aging than cholesterol levels or blood pressure. Social connections are vital for emotional health. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and loneliness can be as damaging as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, according to research published in Perspectives on Psychological Science. Programs that foster community engagement, whether through volunteering, religious groups, or senior centers, can combat social isolation and foster a sense of belonging. Intergenerational relationships, such as mentoring or spending time with grandchildren, also enhance life satisfaction and provide a renewed sense of purpose. Emotional regulation is another cornerstone of psychological well-being. Techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness meditation, and expressive writing can help older adults manage anxiety, depression, and grief. Dr. Richard Davidson, founder of the Center for Healthy Minds at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, has shown that emotional styles can be reshaped through mindfulness practices. His research reveals that sustained meditation can enhance positive affect and reduce emotional reactivity, promoting a more balanced emotional life. Purpose in life is strongly associated with healthier aging outcomes. A landmark study conducted by Dr. Patricia Boyle at the Rush Alzheimer's Disease Center found that individuals with a strong sense of purpose were more likely to remain cognitively intact and physically healthy. Whether purpose is derived from faith, caregiving, hobbies, or community service, it provides motivation and structure that support both mental and physical health. Emotional expression, especially through creative outlets, can also be profoundly therapeutic. Music therapy, art therapy, and storytelling allow older adults to process their emotions and preserve their identity. These modalities are increasingly being incorporated into elder care settings to enhance emotional expression and well-being. Mind-body practices such as yoga, tai chi, and qigong offer integrated benefits. These practices not only improve physical balance and flexibility, but also cultivate inner calm and emotional resilience. A review in the journal Aging and Mental Health reported that Tai Chi was associated with reduced symptoms of depression and improved psychological well-being among older adults. Let's consider the story of James, a 78-year-old retired teacher who began practicing gratitude journaling after the death of his spouse. Initially skeptical, James started listing 3 things he was grateful for each evening. Over time, he noticed a shift in his mindset, experiencing more joy and less anxiety. This simple practice helped him reconnect with the richness of his life and provided an emotional anchor during a difficult transition. Positive aging is not about denying the challenges of growing older, but embracing a mindset that focuses on growth, meaning, and connection. Organizations like the Positive Psychology Center at the University of Pennsylvania, led by Dr. Martin Seligman, advocate for fostering strengths such as hope, gratitude, and perseverance. These traits are not only associated with better mental health, but also with reduced mortality and increased physical function. In conclusion, emotional well-being is a dynamic and vital component of healthy aging. Through cultivating resilience, nurturing relationships, practicing emotional regulation, and pursuing meaningful activities, older adults can enhance their quality of life and face the future with confidence and joy. As we turn to our final golden habit, we will explore the profound impact of restorative sleep on the aging process. Restorative sleep is the final pillar in our golden habits for healthy aging, and it is one that is often underestimated. Sleep plays a fundamental role in physical restoration, emotional regulation, and cognitive maintenance. As we age, sleep patterns change. Older adults tend to experience lighter, shorter, and more fragmented sleep. Despite these changes, quality sleep remains just as important. Dr. Matthew Walker, professor of neuroscience and psychology at the University of California, Berkeley, and author of Why We Sleep, emphasizes that sleep is the single most effective thing we can do to reset our brain and body health each day. Inadequate sleep is linked to a higher risk of numerous age-related conditions, including cardiovascular disease, obesity, diabetes, depression, and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. A study from the National Institutes of Health found that during deep sleep, the brain engages in a cleansing process, removing toxic proteins such as beta amyloid, which are associated with Alzheimer's disease. Sleep also supports the immune system. During sleep, the body produces cytokines, which help combat infection, inflammation, and stress. Older adults, whose immune response naturally declines with age, particularly benefit from consistent restorative sleep. Research in the journal Sleep has shown that individuals who get less than 6 hours of sleep per night are significantly more likely to develop chronic illnesses and have a weakened response to vaccinations. Establishing good sleep hygiene is essential. This includes maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, creating a comfortable and quiet sleep environment, and limiting exposure to screens before bed. Blue light from smartphones, tablets, and televisions can suppress the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycles. Using dim lighting in the evening, avoiding caffeine and heavy meals before bedtime, and incorporating relaxing routines such as reading or listening to soothing music can enhance sleep quality. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques can also aid in sleep initiation and quality. Practices such as progressive muscle relaxation, guided imagery, and deep breathing exercises have been shown to reduce sleep latency and improve overall sleep duration. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBTI, is a particularly effective, evidence-based approach that helps individuals change behaviors and thoughts that negatively affect sleep. Dr. Michael Perlis of the University of Pennsylvania has been a pioneer in this field, demonstrating that CBTI can produce lasting improvements in sleep without the side effects associated with medication. Physical activity, previously discussed as a golden habit in its own right, also supports better sleep. Regular movement helps regulate circadian rhythms and reduces stress levels. However, timing is important. Vigorous exercise should be done earlier in the day to avoid overstimulation at night. Similarly, exposure to natural sunlight during the morning can help calibrate the body's internal clock, promoting more restful sleep at night. For some older adults, sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or chronic insomnia can disrupt restorative sleep. These conditions often go undiagnosed, but can have profound impacts on overall health and quality of life. Sleep studies and consultations with sleep specialists can provide essential diagnoses and tailored treatments, including devices like CPAP for apnea or targeted therapies for movement-related disorders. Consider the story of Helen, an 82-year-old woman who experienced years of poor sleep that she dismissed as just part of getting older. After participating in a sleep health program at her local senior center, she made several changes to her routine, reducing evening screen time, avoiding caffeine after lunch, and incorporating a nightly relaxation ritual. Within weeks, Helen began sleeping more soundly, waking with more energy, and noticing improvements in her memory and mood. The cumulative effects of high-quality sleep over time can lead to profound health benefits. Better sleep contributes to sharper thinking, improved emotional balance, stronger immunity, and even longer lifespan. Importantly, restorative sleep helps consolidate memories and enhance learning, making it indispensable for older adults who continue to engage cognitively and socially. In conclusion, sleep is not a passive state of rest, but an active process of healing and regeneration. By prioritizing restorative sleep through healthy routines, addressing medical conditions, and fostering environments conducive to rest, older adults can dramatically improve their quality of life. When combined with proper nutrition, regular physical activity, cognitive engagement, and emotional well-being, sleep completes a powerful blueprint for thriving in the later years. These 5 golden habits together form a scientifically proven foundation for living not just longer but better, full of vitality, purpose, and joy. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more simple health tips that make a big difference. And while you're at it, tap the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy and keep smiling.